welcome to Friendship and Joy with me, Carin, today. You know, we've all been there. We've made mistakes with our knitting, and that is part of knitting life, I guess. No matter how many years you've knitted, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned knitter, you will make mistakes. As in anything in life, it's not the mistakes you make that matters, it's how you fix them. How do you deal with the mistakes? I'm gonna show you that right now. I forgot, where am I? Oh! What's happening? Oh no. Oh gosh, I hate this. Gosh. Okay, here I am. First of all, don't panic. Second of all, cheers. I located the dropped stitch. Grab a hold of it. Use a little stitch marker and secure it. Done. Now we can relax for a little bit. Panic. Attack over. Now it is time to assess the damage. Okay. So this is what we're working with here. I got my little stitch here, and as you can see, it's gone down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but because this is brioche, I'm not 100% sure if I'm supposed to go up each and every one. But I'm just gonna bring it up to the needle, and then I'm gonna see if I can fix it this way. Okay, so we have a little accident, a few slipped stitches, and one that it looks like it's dipped down below. The first thing to do after cursing, that's allowed in this situation, take a deep breath and then try to get these stitches back onto your needle as gingerly and as carefully as possible. Don't worry too much about getting them on properly. Just get them on there somehow. You can always fix that later, like this one is not on properly. Now this little guy that's a few stitches below, if you have something else going on and you need to deal with that, secure this one first with a little stitch marker or a safety pin. Now all the stitches are secured. Now you gotta deal with this. This one has dropped down 3 rows. So what you do in this situation like this is that you grab your little crochet hook. I always have one laying around for these purposes. And you are gonna carry this stitch up these ladders. You see these little 1, 2, 3, these are called ladders. And you're gonna carry them up one by one until you get back up onto the needle. So you locate that little stitch. Now, carefully remove the stitch marker and insert your crochet hook. And this is very tricky for me to do because I can't see through the camera, but you get the idea. Now, what you want to do is locate that first bar, this one here. Go underneath that one and pull it through the stitch, just like you would crocheting. And there you have it, up one more row. Locate the second bar and pull through the stitch. 2, we're getting there. Third one, I'm trying to do this so it shows up, but there we go, we got through it. Now we are back in business. Now try to get this back onto your needle. And as you go along here now, this first row, check to see, yeah, you have nothing else lost, nothing is loose. And you can now knit. Sometimes these stitches have been put on, let's say, the wrong way, and you can tell because the left leg should be on the back side. So you want the right leg of the stitch to be on the front. So now you can knit it. This particular little stitch, I don't think I got through all the way. It split the stitch there a little bit. Sometimes it helps if you just go through the stitch a couple of times like this to see, oh, and pull it and stretch it, and I can now see that that is where that stitch needs to be. And I just dropped another one. So now you kind of look through your stitches, and yes, that feels so much more normal. I got all the stitches back. I can tighten up the tension, and crisis averted. Carry on then. There we go. And for the most part, you can't even tell where it happened. In my case, I was able to salvage the stitch, but it's not going to look 100%. It's not perfect, as you can see, but I'm going to live with that mistake. It's not that big of a deal that I can't live with it, because to redo all of these rows on a project that I don't really care that much about, I just do this project to have something to do and I'm talking to friends, I'm not gonna worry about that missed little stitch there in the middle. You can see there's a little tiny one. In the grand scheme of things, it's not the end of the world. So as you can see, I messed up, and it was just as simple as this particular yarn that I'm knitting with is very slippery. So as I just picked it up from the chair, a whole bunch of stitches fell off the needle. And before I was able to sort of grab it and put them back on, one stitch dropped down 7 rows. So the important thing is to take a deep breath, don't panic, deal with it. So with that little mishap out of the way, I'm just gonna carry on and knit like nothing even happened. Moving on. Okay. Cheers. I'm drinking ginger beer. I'm treating myself to a nice little fizzy beverage today. I don't drink pop very often, but this ginger beer is so yummy. It's very spicy. I love it. I would like to just first of all begin to say that I am so thankful for all the lovely comments and support I got on my previous video when I was talking about my ordeal with breast cancer. A lot of people reached out to me and told me that they thought I was brave. I didn't expect to get such wonderful, overwhelming response, but I'm glad I made it. I was thinking for a long time, should I or should I not, because I don't really want to make it about breast cancer, but I thought it was important, and if anybody is going through that or if they need someone to talk to, you can always email me and I'm happy to hear your story, because we need to be there for each other. Whenever you go through something, even if it's breast cancer or even if it's not breast cancer, some other type of tough thing in life, you need to be able to talk to friends and just have someone hear your story is important. Somebody there to listen to it. So if you want to share, send me an email at letsgetknitty@gmail.com. Another big thank you to all of you who are subscribing. I'm very thankful for each and every one of you. Every view, every subscriber, it means so much to me. It really does. I am not doing this. Well, Suzanne is not here anymore, as you can tell, but when Suzanne and I started this, we didn't want to do this to make money or to have millions of viewers or anything like that. We just wanted to start a little channel to see if we can reach other people who want to hear and talk about knitting and crocheting and crafting and having some sort of friendship together through this media, through this medium, or through, what do you call it, through this channel, I guess. So thank you. Your support means so much to me. And if you can't knit with friends, you can always find friends online and knit with them, because it is more fun to knit together with people. And I have to say though, it depends on what project I'm doing. This is why I hold on and not finish it while this is why I'm not in a hurry to finish this shawl, because this one I can do, I can talk and knit at the same time. This one, I want to show you the progress of, again, the Trouville sweater. I'm working on the yoke, and I've gotten about this far now. And it's a lot of fun. I'm gonna show you this one when it's all finished, but it's coming along, and I love the unusual color combinations in this particular one. It's gonna be a nice little sweater when it's done. Like I said, nobody is gonna come home and claim it like my daughter did with the other one. She's now back. She left, she's gone back to Vancouver. She took the sweater with her and off she went. You guys remember Hillary? She came to do a couple of episodes while they were living with us. My son and his girlfriend lived with us for a few months when they had just moved back from Vancouver. They are no longer living with us. They have found a place. They are both back at work now, so that's good news. And they were able to find an apartment here in Toronto. That's like, if you find a good apartment, you pounce on it. Rental properties are hard to come by. Well, maybe now with COVID, now it might change a little bit. It might be easier to get something. But anyways, they found a lovely place. They're happy. So they don't live here anymore. That means I kind of lost my knitting buddy. But that's all right. Suzanne is obviously not gonna come here, and during the pandemic anyways, we tried to stay away from each other. We have gotten together a couple of times. We try to be outside, but as the weather gets colder and you don't feel like being outdoors as much, it's harder to get together, and to sit outside in it's too cold. So she has decided to give this a rest for a bit. She's also busy, very busy working. But I'm hoping in the future, when we are allowed to get together, she might come and hang out with me for a little bit. Oof. Look at this ball of yarn. I don't even remember where I bought it. It's an old yarn I've had for many years. But it's shiny and it's slippery and it doesn't sit well in a ball. How did I end up here? Like, for heaven's sake, ball of yarn. It's not my day today, is it? What do you call this? I think this is what yarn or knitters call yarn barf. A whole thing came off here in the middle. It's not supposed to look like this. Oh, this could take hours to sort out. I'm stubborn as a donkey. I really am. So I'm not gonna give up, but do I enjoy this? No, I don't. Oh, okay, well here, it's loosening up. No, maybe not. Anyways, I'm gonna keep knitting and pretend that this didn't happen. Denial works too. I want to get together with friends. I want to knit. I want to sit. I want to go to a restaurant. Oh, do you remember when you could go see a movie? Wow, I haven't gone to the movie theaters in so long. Oh gosh, you know what? It's actually been a year. I haven't been to the movies in a year because Dom and I, my husband, we went to see a movie. Gosh. Before last Christmas, before I went to Florida. And then I went to Florida and then COVID happened. And of course, yeah, no, we haven't gone to see a movie. That is something that we've always done. We've had like date nights. We go and to see a movie at least once a month. Once every couple of months or so, we go and see a movie. I love the new kind of theaters that the VIP theaters where you sit in comfortable chairs and you can order some snacks and drinks and whatever and then watch a movie. It's wonderful. I miss that actually. I hope not all movie theaters are gonna go belly up and not continue. I don't know how much longer the world can go on being locked down like this. I really think we need to learn to live with this. I don't think COVID is gonna go away. I really don't think so. And who knows how long. I mean, vaccine is coming. It is coming. But we need to learn to live with this somehow. And I don't know if they can rely on rapid testing for everything. I'm hoping so for traveling. I miss traveling. I miss going to see my family in Sweden. I want to go back to Florida. Everyone thinks I'm crazy, but I'm already hopeful to go back next year. I don't think I can survive a winter here in Canada. It's too cold for me. And I'm thinking, you know, if I do go down to Florida, as long as I have insurance that covers me, and I'm outside, I can go for my walks, I can keep up with, you know, being outside, and I think being outdoors and active is probably healthier for you anyway, so vitamin D is good, sunshine. No, I'm already hopeful. Here again. Oh, yoy. Yeah, some days you have more mishaps than... Some days I think you just need to put your needles, step away from the needles. Step away from the needles. Look at that. Yeah, it's not gonna get any better than that, folks. I think I'm just gonna say goodbye for now, and until next time, take care. Bye. Another one. Stop texting me. Oh, I forgot. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, where am I? Oh. What's happening? Oh, no. Oh, this is not at all what I wanted to do today. Not really. No. Will I give up? No, because I'm stubborn as a... Can you say ass? Alltså, vad i hela fridens namn?